Hi. This is actually take four. I'm not having any luck with this morning. But I was told by WordPress that there are 5 people following me now. So I thought I would say hello to you and thank you. I'm always amazed when people think that I have something that's worth trying to understand. I am humbled by that actually, whether it is one person or a whole congregation. I say congregation, I used to be a pastor. I am no longer either a pastor or a Christian, but I always found it amazing that people would listen to what I said. So I thought I would share this little part of what has happened in my life. It was actually a very important part of my life. Uh, it it uh, it changed how I thought. We live in the Philippines, for a little background and history, on the side of a mountain, and we get what I call squall lines passing over us every now and again. The storms come in from the water. You can see this huge black line as it approaches you, and you get to watch it for a while if you see it in time. And if you really got your stuff together before that storm hits, you've gone outside and you've closed windows and let down shutters and all sorts of nice things, because once it hits, there's going to be winds of 50 to 100 miles an hour, 30 to 100 clicks an hour. This thing is falling off this morning. If you're into, actually, I suppose that would be 200 clicks an hour. It can really blow, and the rain comes down, and it's sort of a quick instant storm. It's over in a few minutes, but when it's on you, it's ugly. It's powerful and it's beautiful too, but it's ugly if you're not prepared. Well, one came in one day, and I was a little slow, and so was Myra, my wife. So I got caught out uh, in the backyard when it hit. Not any particular danger to me. At 200 pounds, it takes a lot of wind to knock me off my feet. And I'm not so sweet that rain makes me melt. There's very little sugar in my system some days. But as I was moving back to the house, I looked down and I saw that very beautiful butterfly that I'm holding in my hand in the picture, and it was getting pounded into the ground. It was not doing well. So I reached down, gently picked it up, uh, and took it in the house with me. And for about the next half hour, that little critter sat on my hand, moved up a little bit to my arm, and waited. So did I, because the storm was there. Once the storm passed and the rain stopped, he looked up at me and started flying. He flew over to our window, which has uh, rails across it to make it look nice. Bamboo rails, I should say. There's no glass in it, no screens. Landed on one of the rails, turned around, made what I thought of was a bow, and flew out the window. For about half an hour, I had this incredible life sitting on my hand, my arm, sharing the safety of our house. I was impressed. It changed my life. The 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 joy of shared safety, the the life force that I could feel in that butterfly. And there was a life force that I was feeling. There was a living being that was communicating with me. Made me appreciate gentleness. I mean, I'm almost 6 foot tall. I'm clumsy. I'm loud and aggressive sometimes, and smooth interpersonal relationships are not my high point of late. But this butterfly made me appreciate gentleness, calmness, and strength and courage through peace and weakness. Quite a feeling. Very important to my life. I'm still processing. And that was, as you can see from the picture, a couple of years ago. I like it. I mean, we live in a garden that we have created, dedicated to the goddess of mercy, butterfly, dragons, and peace. And we have a lot of butterflies and birds and little critters and animals that come around, and they seem to like the fact that they're safe in our yard, and they'll sometimes come and sit on us or let us approach them and share their beauty and their thoughts with us. I know that sounds a little strange, but it's what happens. And there's something very, very real about having another being come and share with you in ways that only a butterfly or a bird or even a snake can. Uh, just thought I'd share that. It's part of what makes my life. The being part of the environment I live in. Sometimes I think part of the problem with humanity is we don't do that enough anymore. You might ask yourself the question, would you have a better life if you spent more of it with this world rather than isolated from the world? I don't know the answer to that. You'll have to answer it, not me. Give it a thought, though. You may find it works better for you to get more into. Oh, isn't that so 60-ish? If what I just said makes sense to you and you live in an apartment in the city, buy a flower vase, pot, plant something, get some green around you. Attract some of the other beings of this world. You might enjoy it. Bye-bye for now. Love you all.